Hey there, I'm Sarah Vantine, and let's talk about the 5 service appointment must-haves. Let's start with the basics. When a customer calls in to make a service appointment, there's 4 pieces of information that you need to be prepared for. First, let's talk about the who. Who is calling on the phone and what vehicle the customer wants to have serviced. Don't assume because the caller ID shows one number that is the vehicle and the account that is coming in for the service appointment. These pieces are so important to verify, and it's often an early stage in the process where the appointment can go wrong. Next, the when and the why. Why is more important than when because the why will dictate when the customer can come in. For example, a customer might be calling in to make an oil change that afternoon and not realize that they have an open safety recall on their car, which will take more time. When you can establish why the customer is calling, for example, an oil change, and you can look up their service information if they've been to your dealership before, then you can offer appointments that make the most sense for the customer to have the best use of their time. Next, let's talk about opcodes. This is an important piece in the scheduler that often gets overlooked. Opcodes for oil changes and basic maintenance can remain pretty up to date, but safety recalls and other repair information can vary vehicle to vehicle. It's important to have the right opcodes associated with each vehicle correct in your scheduler so you can reserve the appropriate amount of time for each repair order. This is an important critical step because oftentimes if opcodes are not up to date in your scheduler, the rep or the service advisor might use the opcode of other or a generic diagnostic opcode which wouldn't reflect the most accurate work that the customer needs to have performed. This can sabotage your scheduler and create a lot of problems for the customer experience. Take the time today to go through your scheduler and make sure all your opcodes are up to date and remove ones that no longer need to be in the system. Now that you've got the opcodes loaded into your appointment, it's time to establish whether the customer wants to wait or drop off their vehicle while the service is being performed. Your dealership may offer a variety of rideshare, rental, loaner, or shuttle services, as well as amenities at your dealership. This is where it's important to coordinate those logistics and set the right expectations for your customers. And now it's time to wrap up that service appointment. Before you let your customer go, it's important to confirm the final details of the appointment. In this step, you want to make sure that you have the best email address to send the confirmation to, and also their cell phone number if they'd like to receive text notifications about their upcoming service appointment, as well as status updates throughout their visit. You also want to make sure that you thank the customer for their call today and that you look forward to seeing them at their upcoming service appointment. For more tips like this, be sure to follow the Fixed Ops Roundtable across our social media channels, and be sure to tune in to our next virtual event coming up May 12th through the 15th. For more information, visit fixedopsroundtable.com. We look forward to seeing you all there.